Hi everybody, it's Hannath from BuddyCRM, and today I'm going to be showing you a little bit more about our opportunities module and area. So take a look over on the left hand side. We select that opportunities module, brings us through to the open opportunities. Now, as being a fully fledged thoroughbred CRM, we have a very strong and deep permissions settings. So you've got the ability to say what you want your individuals to see and what they can do. Now, as an admin, as a person who can access all of the areas, or specifically the opportunities area, I can go in here and take a look at different teams, overall business if I want to, but also individuals within my team. I can take a look at their pipeline and understand where they're at. How that is happening is because we're picking our columns. So we're in a position here to select what our view looks like. And of course, this will be personal preference. There are some really nice key elements I like to insert to make sure that you're getting a full picture, a true picture and reflection of your pipeline. I'll go into that in a minute. We also have these three high-level bits of information. The overall value of the full pipeline. We've got the value of your pipeline, which is over half the way, so further progressed, closer to a decision. And then we've got the sum that is being committed to making a decision in that month. The way that we do it at BuddyCRM when we work with our clients is we try to base this around best practice. We try to base this around factual information as opposed to just gut instinct. Too many CRMs are so driven around just gut instinct. It means that as a director, as a manager, you can't manage your pipeline effectively from the top down because every bit of information is so subjective to the individual. It's not actually driven off the basis of what our business is expecting or understand. So this is a great way of doing this. The way that we do that is with a tick button exercise of your sales process. You tick a button to say you've done the next thing in your sales process. That will give it a weight and a further percentage weight of how far progressed that sales process is. So as opposed to it being that we are 80% sure we're going to win it, it means that you're 80% progressed through the sales process. That then means that within pipeline meetings, you can focus around elements that are about to make a decision, and then on other days you can focus around elements that have just started their journey. And because of course we know that we need to have opportunities at every stage and in volume to ensure that we have consistent revenue, these are great ways to be able to do that and to be able to manage that through the best practice and the sales process that we want people to be able to achieve and do. And it doesn't even matter if you've been in the business for 20 years. People do forget the sales process and they do forget best practice, and CRMs are a great way of being able to identify and remind people of the way that things should be done. The reason why we are a successful business is because of the way that we do things, and we do things well. CRM can help reinforce that. So you've got those high level bits of information. You've got the content here, which is actually very bespoke. It's up to the individual and what they want to see within their own area. They do that via pick columns. You pick the columns that you want to see, and that will then distribute that here. You've then got the ability to quickly edit your entire pipeline without having to jump to separate tabs and then go back to your list. So by just clicking on here, you'll notice that the opportunity will open up on the right hand side and give you all of the content that you need to be able to access. So in here, you'll be able to see what different products are associated. You'll also be able to go and add individuals that you're actually dealing with. You'll also be able to see any activities and actions that are being driven off the back of this opportunity inquiry. So getting to see an audit log of what's going on here. You can add additional products within here, and then you can also win and lose it at any stage, because that is sales. You don't always win it at the same stage, and of course you sure can lose it at any stage. You can also edit. So if you edit this opportunity or this inquiry, it takes you through to the main area. This area will be completely bespoke to every client that we work with. They'll have their own custom fields, they'll have their own drop downs, their own date windows, their own choices, and it can be as expansive or as limited as they wish to have that. It really is hugely flexible. But one of the key areas here is that progression/probability level. This is the sales process. It will be completely bespoke to you as a client. We will identify and we will map this out with you, and we'll also understand by doing the different stages, what does that give you cumulatively? Where are you in your sales process? Does those 3 stages bring you to halfway? Great. That's exactly then how we will allow you to use that system and allow your users to use that system, giving you that update to your pipeline. So being able to flexibly manage that pipeline from within the pipeline area is very helpful. So you don't have to go into each and every business and then manage it that way. You've also got a Kanban/pipeline view where you can actually see the different progression levels and how many opportunities sit within each one. So of course, again, as I mentioned earlier, if you don't have anything from 51% to 70%, that probably means that there will be a period of no business being done within your sales pipeline within the time frame. You'll know what your sales pipeline is. You know how long it takes to close a deal. These are things that we will identify together and document. But then you will know then if there are gaps, they need to be plugged. We need to move those lower ones along. We can do that. We can help you with that, identifying, mapping out that sales process, as we are a sales enablement business as well as a software company. So we'll be able to put the two together, merging that information so the real world things you do can be digitized into your CRM. So it has a reflection, it has meaning, and it becomes intuitive for your team because it uses the same wording that you use already, and then it also reflective of the things that they were already doing, but they're maybe just doing it in an inferior CRM or an Excel spreadsheet or paper, etc. So you've got those key bits of information. And of course, we're also wanting to see our wins and our losses. So again, denoted by red and green. You'll also be able to see other bits of pick column information, which are specific to wins and losses, the reasons you've won and lost, of course, the status, etc. So those bits of information are very helpful. Now, this is all the user interface. So this is for you drilling down quickly and getting information. All of this information is reportable. It's reportable on a scheduled basis so that you can have those sent to you on email at any time within a time frequency that you want, so you get that content delivered directly to you. You set it at once, you never have to touch it again. So it really will save a huge amount of time for the management team in reporting. So I hope that's been beneficial. I hope that gives some great understanding for anyone out there who's interested in sales pipeline and management. We of course can go into a lot more detail than we've gone into in this short video. But if you would like to hear any more, please do leave us a message on our website and we'll get in touch with you straight away.